seven women will take hold to our prophets. They will take hold to one man. And the reason I say that is because when you look at what's going on in the world today and how our men, the Israelite man, has been destroyed totally, completely, been gunned down, lynched, hung, thrown in prison, taken away from their families. So many things have happened to the Israelite men that we have so few men. Even though I know the Most High gonna restore them, we have lost a lot of our men to this world. So when that scripture right there says 7 women will take hold to one man, that's just saying that those men that we still have that are walking in the truth, that will prophesy to us, of course, women are going to grab a hold to them and they're going to listen to the things that they say because they know that these men are walking in truth. So,
all right, shalom, shalom. Before we begin this lesson, we want to give all praises, all glory and honor to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HaKadosh. Also, we want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Double honors also to the bishops. Peace, love, many blessings unto the elect of Israel scattered around the four corners of the earth, starting with the 144,000 and the 1/3. So I just played a little clip of this video. I didn't want to play the whole thing because I'm not in the mood to be listening to no woman talk too much. But as you can see, the elder Karatazaba, which is the head of the Baltimore camp, you know, he put this this video together with this black woman with a head wrap on, you know, trying to break down Isaiah 4:1, which pretty much she butchered it. But what we want to address is how women will go above and beyond to deconstruct the natural order that's set up by Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. All right. And they do not want to play their role. So they justify their actions by trying to deconstruct the scriptures. Okay? And that scripture's not talking about that. The scriptures don't say 7 women shall take hold of one prophet and listen to him. Okay? That scripture is going into 7 women, meaning multiple women desiring one man to be joined unto him, to be married unto him. And this is why the scriptures say that the Lord suffered not for a woman to teach, which Lord willing will pull that scripture up. Okay, so you watch these Hebrew Israelites, these women who call themselves Hebrew Israelites, okay, because I like to call them head wrap bandits. Okay, like I said, the head wrap is the woman's equivalent of a ski mask. Okay, you see a woman with a head wrap, you may as well, you know, equate her with a nigga with a ski mask. Okay, because it's all a facade. They hiding their true identity. Okay, and they come to usurp authority over this ministry. Okay, now first and foremost, she's off from the get-go by even trying to teach the scriptures. Okay, which is why the scriptures say, let your women keep silence in the churches, man. So she don't got no business trying to break this scripture down. And you see why. You see why the Lord put these different ordinances out there pertaining to women. Because when they open their mouth, it's always some foolishness. And they always trying to uproot and deconstruct the foundations of the scriptures. Okay? So we're going to go into the scriptures and show you that it's not talking about 7 women listening to one prophet because the black man is destroyed. And it ain't a whole bunch of black men out here. Really, to be honest, even if these niggas wasn't in prison or being killed or whatever she talking about, it still boils down to the elect at the end of the day. So if they not of the elect, they not going to be teaching nobody anyway. Okay, so everything that she's saying is not biblical. And is you know, and she, you know, these women like this, man, you brothers beware. You take good heed of these big cheekbone, you know, these big head wraps hanging all off the video, got her cleavage out, teaching. Okay, this is a demon. So let's get into the scriptures. This is Isaiah 4:1, and by the way, I'm joined here with the elder Gamaliel Allah.
Shalom.
Okay, brothers, you know, here with me for the lesson. So I'm gonna just read it and let the brother get into it. It's Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
Right. And so of that, all right, it says 7, which 7 we know represents the number of completion. All right. So it could be more, for the elect. Well, number one, we know that there's 1/3 of Israel that's going to be saved. Elect women, elect men, women, and children. And a lot of women are going to be widowed. Their husband is going to have been killed due to whatever judgment the Lord puts out there, because it's going to be in the time of Jacob's trouble.
Yep. Could get drafted.
Mm-hmm. So 7 women shall take hold of one man, which, like I said, that could be any number, you got it.
Yep. Saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
Yeah. So this is the part that, number one, she didn't even read she didn't even go into the precept.
Right.
She just talking about, 7 women. But that's why you can't listen to everybody, man. We're one of the few groups that actually go into the scriptures, not only go into it, but we go into the blue letter, get the whole understanding of go into the etymology of these words. We go into different translations, which we're getting ready to do. But it says, let us eat your bread and take away our reproach. So what is that implying? What's that insinuating? That's insinuating that woman is going to be up under that man.
Yep.
She's going to not only just be listening to him, he's just going to be teaching her. No, she's going to be, we're talking about bread, raiment.
Yep.
That's indicative that woman is going to be taken care of by that man.
Hey, that's right, bro. And also too, to add to the point, for somebody to take away your reproach, that word reproach means shame. Okay. And only a husband can take away the reproach of a woman. Okay. By being called under his name. See, when a woman comes up under a man, when that man prays for his household, or if that prophet or that man of the Lord is doing the work of the Lord, then that his whole family is covered. Anybody who's attached to his name is covered. So you hear about the house of Gamal in the scriptures, or you might hear about the house of this brother or the house of that brother. That's talking about that man and everybody who's attached to his name. So the only way that a man can take away the reproach of a woman is if she's that man's husband. I mean, if she's that man's wife. Okay. Well, the prophet ain't just gonna be going around taking reproach off these women.
Right, because that's another man's possession.
Yeah. You see what I mean? So I'm going to read it in the NLT. All right. It says, in that day, so few men will be left that 7 women will fight for each man, saying, let us all marry you.
That's a cut. That's the cut right there. Let us all you got to do is go into some of these other translations, because they give you a more modern vernacular sometimes, so you can understand. A lot of people don't understand King James vernacular. Right. Middle was that Old English. Yep. So you got to go into but it says marry, which we know that marriage is the act of sex. Yep.
Being joined together.
Being in a union.
Well, hold on though. But I thought she said that it's basically the women gonna be learning. Why is not the translation, let us all learn from you? Why is it let us all marry you? If what she's saying is true, this translation should be let us all learn from you. But that's not the case. It's like the brother said, that these women are going to want to be joined unto these men.
And then if she saw this video, she wouldn't sit there and stand corrected. She's gonna come with a whole nother response as to why she's right. Well, no, see, it says, women. She already has her mind made up, because she's in the Western mindset of one man and one woman. And that's why that's the number one reason why women can't get fully with the truth for this very reason, because they can't accept being one of many.
Yep.
So they try to hold on to this one man, one man, one woman concept. And that's the one thing a woman can get she can understand Esau, Esau being the devil, Leviathan. A woman can get a lot of things. One thing she ain't gonna get, one thing that's for certain. As soon as you bring out, well, yeah, really, a man can have multiple women. Man, that woman, she ain't trying to hear that shit.
And she understands it. She just don't want to come up under that order. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because women are they have common sense. They're just rebellious. Mm-hmm. And that's why the scriptures tell you, because even though the scriptures tell you these women shouldn't teach, what you think they're gonna do? Find out a way to teach. Okay? Which I'm gonna get that scripture real quick.
Yep. Because that's a cut in itself. You know what I'm saying? Her even being on the video in the first place, you got it.
Yep, this is 1 Timothy 2 and 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. Mm-hmm. So why do women always try to find reasons to teach? And then the subject matter that they always want to teach on, like the brother said, is man and woman. They don't want to try to teach anything. They don't want to try to teach any other things. They always want to try to teach on that one subject. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because they're rebellious by nature. They have a defiant spirit, that's why you read the scriptures in the book of Genesis dealing with Adam and Eve and the serpent. The woman is completely out of order and a rebel. Mm-hmm. Verse 13, for Adam was first formed, then Eve. Mm-hmm. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. So basically it's time for you to shut the F up. You was the one that was deceived, and you were the one that's in grave transgression right now. Okay? All you women just need to be quiet, man, and just come up under the spirit of your man. Mm-hmm. Okay? You always running to the devil. You always running to Esau, and try to, be coddled by his system. But the man that you're supposed to be coming up under, you figure out every way to be rebellious towards him. But then try to say, hey, king, and, you the Israelite man, and you're going to rise up, and the Lord's going to restore you. But your actions, don't line up with your words.
Right. And that's the whole point of this scripture, is because the way that this scripture, Isaiah 4:1, the way that Isaiah 4:1 is going to come to pass is these women are going to be humble. That's what has to happen first. Okay, They have their resources have to be shut off. The safety, the police stations got to be shut down. The 911 lines got to be shut down. Really, honestly, that alone, when they can no longer go to the police, is a wrap. Yeah, because that's the end of what are they gonna do?
Oh, I got you. Isaiah 32:9.
Yep.
Rise up, ye women that are at ease.
Yep, that's the one. Yep.
Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Mm-hmm. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women.
Yeah, she's that woman on the video. She's a careless woman. By the way, you got it.
Yep. For the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. Mm-hmm. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, and for the fruitful vine. I want to get that word teats.
Yeah, kind
of. The word teats is a shad in the Hebrew. Mm-hmm. Okay, and it means, I'm gonna go down. Breast, pap, teat. Because I know when you go into that's like the resources. When you go into the scriptures, you talk about they shall suck the breast of kings.
Right. Yeah.
That's going into the resources. Mm-hmm. So the word teats, it means breast or bosom, but it's going into the resources that's been provided to these women. Wick,
I think that word vintage, you go to that word vintage too.
Okay.
I want to say that kind of goes into
The word vintage.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'll pull it up real
vintage
quick.
shall fail.
Yeah,
but hey, the point being is, hey, these women are gonna be. That's the gist of what the scripture is saying. These women are gonna be humbled, man. They're gonna fall from. First of all, it says you women that are at ease. So you have all the because don't the scripture say I have seen a new thing that a woman shall compass a man. So you have all the benefits and resources in the society thanks to the so-called white man, because his whole goal was to big you women up so that it would diminish the man, you know? And so now you women are in a position of superiority within the court system, within, government benefits and all these things because, you're single, I need help, I need this, I need that. But hey, the Lord's gonna take away, he's gonna strip all that away. You got that?
All right, the definition for vintage is I think the Hebrew word there is bawatazar. And it says clipped grape or crop. So yeah, basically the resources. Mm-hmm. Like I said, you women, you got Section 8 child support, WIC, okay, all kind of government assistance, food stamps. That's the teats and the vintage. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's gonna fail you. See, like the brother said, when 911 is alleviated and there's an electrical grid collapse, mm-hmm. okay, and there's a complete chaos, all the different necessities that you're used to having, from the internet to your TikTok, Instagram, and all the different ways that you accumulate money, your job. When these things fail you and they're null and void, you're gonna be left out here pretty much on your own. Mm-hmm. See, you so stuck, you got your head so stuck up the white man's ass that you ain't really dealing with reality. And the reality of it all is you're going to have to be up under a man of the Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the issue. You right now, you can call on Esau for your backup. Mm-hmm. But soon that ain't going to no longer be an option. When reality sets in,
you're going to have to return to Adam.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
And you know what? What's so heavy about this scripture is in the book of Isaiah 32. But when you read up in the chapter, which I'll read it, it says Isaiah 32:2, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind.
See? So, hey, that's also a cut. A man shall be as a hiding place. So the prophets ain't just gonna just have one woman and just I'll say in that day. A prophet just not gonna have a member of the elect. Oh, I just got my one woman, but I'll go ahead and teach you.
Right.
No, women are gonna be look. There's gonna be plenty of women, because she even admitted she cut herself because she admitted that a lot of men, the men are gonna be scarce.
Right.
Well, if the men are limited, and we already know that there's more women in the world, then what will make you think that these women are not going to get with marry unto these men?
Right. Because that's a woman's desire, is to be with the man, not to be just learning from some random ass man.
Right.
I'm just gonna go to the teacher. It don't make sense. Mm-hmm. So in that same chapter where the scripture is telling you women to stop being careless and that your resources, your vintage and teats are gonna fail. In that same chapter, when you read up, it stresses the importance of being with a man. Mm-hmm. Okay. It says, and a man shall be a hiding place from the wind and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. So a lot of these women, especially these women that be with brothers that treat brothers like shit and rebelled against brothers, and there's countless of you women that have been with brothers and used brothers, talked out, treated them like crap, was rebellious and out of order. Okay. It's a laundry list of you type of women, especially that was with brothers in Great Millstone.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, guess what? You don't realize you just cut off your lifeline. Mm-hmm. Okay. And it's all because Esau. You love to run after Esau. Mm-hmm. Okay. As long as you can get that paycheck and you can get those different government help, then whatever, F that nigga. But then as soon as Esau cut the lights off, as soon as Esau snatched the rug from up under y'all black ass, what you think? What you gonna do? You gonna feel like the so-called black man is obligated to come to your beckoning call.
Yep.
When it's bedlam out here, when it's fucking pure chaos and bedlam,
Yep.
you gonna think that the black man's supposed to come to your rescue and your beckoning call when you treating them like shit. So you went, you basically, man, in other words, man, you women need to shut the hell up.
Yep. Oh, get this.
Okay.
This is 1 Corinthians 14:34. Let your women keep silent in the churches. Yeah, shut the hell up. It says, for it is not permitted unto them to speak.
Yeah, it's not permitted. It's not permissible. And everybody's getting tired of hearing the black woman's big mouth too. Mm-hmm. Everybody's tired of hearing your big mouth. You're confused. Mm-hmm. If you go on the internet, you can see how confused the black woman is. Y'all even confusing other black women now with your rhetoric.
Yeah,
it's inconsistent, man.
Yeah, because you might have a sister that's okay, that's under her man, she's under subjection, but then you got demons that will try to talk to her. No, you shouldn't put up with that. Why would you? Yeah, see, these women, and a lot of times it's the older black woman, but they'll put demons on a good woman who's actually serving her man, who you know what I'm saying, she's willing to stick beside her man, and get with his program. But then you gotta nah, girl, nah, you shouldn't. Why you gonna let him do that?
See, I would never do that. I wouldn't. But then they themselves be single.
Yeah.
So why do women take advice from other single demonic women? Is because they have an inconsistent rhetoric. I was looking at something earlier today, and basically this woman got online and said, why when men shoot they shot and get turned down, why they just only give us one attempt, and then if they reject them, they just move on? Like, I want somebody that's gonna pursue. I want somebody that's gonna, follow up. I want somebody that's gonna pretty much like try to, to pretty much approach me how they used to do back in the day.
They want their ass kissed.
Then there was another woman in the comment section, and she was like, all right, now I'm confused, because 1 minute y'all women say men need to learn how to take rejection, and if I say no, I say no, I mean no. But then another breath, y'all want men to chase. Y'all want men to continue to pursue you. Mm-hmm. So basically, she said, I see why men are confused, because women have been given a platform to talk. Mm-hmm. It's that simple.
Yep. There's
too much talking from women.
Yeah.
There was never this much talking from women. The most you heard from a woman when I was a child was singing.
Yep. Oh, well, I'm going to jump up. I skipped verse 33, 1 Corinthians 14:33. For Yahawah is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the churches of the saints. Yeah, so before even going into talking about the women,
oh yeah,
it says he's not the author of confusion. So what does that tell you? That women bring confusion, man.
That's why I brought that point out.
Yep. Because there's no like women are they fucking want the opposite of whatever they tell you, man. Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of memes and stuff like yeah, whatever your woman says, when a woman tells you no, she really means yes, or you know what I'm saying. Like a lot of times, they just play a lot of games, man.
Right. And you're confusing, and you're leaving men pretty much confused, and that's because the power has been given unto you to control the narrative.
That's it.
This is a man's world, and to court a woman has always been a man's game.
Yeah.
When has a woman ever tried to court, be out there, courting men? It was always the other way around, man.
Right.
Okay? The woman used to chase the man. The man didn't used to chase women around, man. Mm-hmm. Okay? But because women have been given a platform and power, then now they confuse the game. So now Jake tried to, hey, what's up? What's going on with you? What's your name? I'm good. Jake, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
And then the woman to be standing there like, why he didn't keep going? Why he didn't keep trying? But then another woman to come behind him. If I say no, I'm saying no. Now it's harassment. And this is why women just need to shut up.
Yeah, that's it. I'll read it again, verse 34. Let your women keep silence in the churches. For it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, for it is a shame for a woman to speak in the church. Yeah, so that's also another cut to her, because it says if they learn anything, let them ask their husbands. So the only way a woman can learn is by asking her husband, you know, because hey, we don't teach women, you know. We teach the elect. Now, if a woman may come up to camp, you know, we'll edify her for edification's sake, you know, not because she's out there, but really, honestly, you know, those women really, and we'll tell her that. We'll tell her that, hey, well, you know, really, if you got a husband, he should be out here teaching you. Yeah. But we'll answer your question.
Yeah, or otherwise, you really have no need to be out here unless you a single woman looking for a man that see if you like one of these brothers or one of these brothers like you. Other than that, hey, sister, just watch the videos.
Right. That's it.
You know, well, we ain't dealing with. Hey, look, to be honest, I'm at the point I don't want to even talk to women pertaining to the scriptures. Because y'all are complete rebels. Like, I see why King Solomon said he found no women. You know? You really start to understand a lot of things as you grow in the truth, man. You start to see what the scriptures really say, man.
Yeah.
And it gives you a zero tolerance with the foolishness that you people are on, man. From you niggas and you women.
Right.
You fucking nigga women. And you other tribes, Hispanics, Native Americans, whoever. Okay? If you ain't coming up the right way, man, you just fucking leave us alone. You know? Miss us with that bull crap. You know, we about the elect. And the women that's of the elect, they gonna move in a right spirit. They gonna move in a way better spirit than a lot of you women who proclaim to be Israelites.
That's it.
You know?
Yeah, so hey, Lord's gonna do some serious humbling to you women, man. To the point, hey, he gonna take away them fucking lashes. He gonna take away that makeup and weave. Hey, the Lord gonna humble you women, man.
Yep.
You know?
All them girdles and you know, a lot of you women, man, have bitten of the fruit, of the forbidden fruit, man. You've ate of that tree. Okay? Of the serpent. You've eaten the serpent's fruit. And you're tainted. You're corrupt. And Lord is going to clean you up real soon. YAHAWASHI is going to get you. When that judgment start coming for you women, it's really going to put a bunch of fear in a lot of you women where you're going to try to gravitate to the men of the Lord. But you better hope. You better hope that man wants you. Because Apostle Hart did a video, Isaiah 4:1 going to take place real soon. So the spirit has been heavy on Isaiah 4:1. You know, a lot of you quote unquote women that was with men of the Lord that, moved on or did what you had to do. You really just making room for the next woman.
Yeah. And then, our discernment, the elect's discernment is going to be on a level to where we'll be able to read into a spirit. Oh, this is a good woman.
Yeah.
I ain't going to deal with her.
She's straight. Yep.
Yeah, I ain't going to deal with that. That woman, she a demon.
We kind of like that now. Like, no, I ain't fuck with that bitch.
Yep.
Was it any more on that, bro?
That was it. That was a point on it.
Yeah, so, we're going to go ahead and close it out, dealing with that subject matter because, these women, they try to implement little tidbits of misinformation into the gospel. And a lot of people will, pick that up and start regurgitating it. But nowhere in that scripture, in Isaiah 4:1, is it talking about prophesying and teaching. Okay? It's talking about a woman desiring to be married unto a man, desiring to be the wife of that man, not to be learned, not to be a student of him, not to be a pupil, but to be a woman that's called under his name. I'm not calling no woman behind my name that I'm teaching. And then we ain't just supposed to be teaching women like you said.
Right.
Just out here teaching all kind of women, man. Okay? It don't work like that. That's confusion. That breakdown gonna lead to adultery.
Yeah, and it just makes it easier to target the elect. Because the elect is it's just a chain of command. You teach the elect, and the elect teach whatever women if they decide to. But we ain't, really women. What does a woman really need to know? Revelations 24 or Daniel the 11th chapter.
Yeah,
they don't need to know nothing, man. Look, look. You don't really need to know shit.
That's true, bro. That's true. Like what are you gonna do with that information? But try to uproot it. Mm-hmm. The scripture says what? The blessing of the father establishes, but the curse of the mother rooteth out. So women will learn this information and do exactly what you seen that black demon do. Is try to uproot it. Mm-hmm. So they'll learn the breakdowns, and they'll hear Isaiah 4 and Revelation 20 and Revelation 18 and Revelation 13. Then they'll listen to it, and then in their rebellious mind, they'll figure out a way to uproot it.
Yeah, they'll try to one up you. Well, no, I don't mean that. They'll
right.
try to they'll try to learn it because the scriptures say knowledge puffeth up.
Yep.
So the more now that they think they know a little something about the scriptures, now all of a sudden they trying to tell you, no, that's wrong. And your apostles is wrong.
Yep, and that's why they do it.
Yep.
So they can figure out how to get one up on you. Mm-hmm. So you women, your time is approaching. You can feel it in the spirit. And YAHAWASHI is sick of y'all mess.
That's it.
It's getting out of control. And that's why a lot of confusion came into the earth. It's behind you women. So Lord willing, that was an edifying lesson. We're going to give all praises, all glory and honor once again to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, and Kakodash. A double honors once again to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect, the household of faith. To the next lesson, we say shalom.
Shalom.